Hello, my friends. Mr. Evan here. I am so excited to have you joining us once again for another story time here at the Colorado Railroad Museum. This week's book is Iron Horses by Verla Kay. Let's get started. Piercing whistles, shrieking wheels, hot steam hissing, and high-pitched squeals. Huffing and puffing, smoking stacks, screeching, stopping the end of the tracks. Railroad barons, visions and dreams, thinking, planning, and plotting schemes. Politicians, Congress vote, build your railroad, Lincoln wrote. Survey parties, canvas tents, levels, transits, and measurements. Work train, flat cars, blacksmith shop, kitchen, bunkhouse, sleep on top. Thumping and bumping, ties and rails, clanging and banging, spikes and nails. Rugged mountains, giant rifts, ragged, jagged, rocky cliffs. The burly Irish, setting tracks, building trestles and bridging gaps. Massive outcrop, blocking way, Chinese, long ropes, baskets sway. Blasting powder, rocks in air, shattered shale everywhere. Howling blizzards, barracks deep, burrow under, the workmen sleep. Piling snowdrifts, freezing rain, shoving, pushing, snowplow train. Granite mountain, tunnel through, high Sierras, the flowers blue. Black cloud scuttle, billow high, lightning crackles, splitting sky. Time for pleasure, town of tents. Raucous ruckus, ladies and gents. East gang, west gang, racing fast. Stubborn railroads went right past. Joined in Utah, the end of the race. Ceremony, spikes in place. Iron horses, burning oak, belching cinders, spewing smoke. No more clippers, seaside folks, covered wagons, or broken yokes. Train tracks finished, east to west. People smiling, this is best. Thank you, my friends, for joining me this week for our story here at the Colorado Railroad Museum. Now, join my friend Roni as we do a fantastic craft that you can do right at home. We'll see you next week.
Hi friends, it's me Roni again over here at the Colorado Railroad Museum, and today we have a really fun book, and it's called Iron Horses. And the reason what makes, not only is it a good story because it talks about how trains got started here in the United States, but the artwork is really special. It's called Scratchboard art, and that's exactly kind of what we're going to do for our craft today. So what we're going to need is a piece of white paper and some fluorescent colored crayons that are really light, but you can kind of see them to draw a picture, and one black marker. Okay, so to get started, what we're going to do is we are going to fold our piece of paper in half. So ordinarily what we would do is we would cut along this line. There's your line right there. And cut. It would be a half a sheet of paper. You're going to take that half sheet paper, you're going to fold it again into a quarter. And this is where we're going to draw our picture because we are going to make a card. So the first thing you're going to do is, since this is the Colorado Railroad Museum, we're going to make a train just like in the book. And we're going to use our crayons. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to make a track. So that's 2 long lines. And then we're going to make there we go. I know it's hard to see because it's a really light color, but you'll find out why we did that in a second. Then we're going to make our train. Okay, so again, I'm not always the best drawer, but I keep trying. Oops. Okay. Big wheels. All right. Okay. So here's my train, and you can put some designs on them. Maybe put R and R for railroad. Okay. So now you have your train. Now, just like in the pictures, it's called Scratchboard art, we are going to change it. So we're going to color all over it and see if you can see the picture better. And just like magic, you could start seeing it come through. Isn't that neat? Okay, there's our train. Then afterwards if you can write your name, or you can write some words, you can write something inside for somebody in your family, or you can have mom or dad write it. So I have friends who are going to have a birthday soon, so I would put happy birthday. And then, see, once this paper gets wet, it wants to curl up, so you could put a book on top of it and let it set, and that way it dries nice and flat instead of curling up. So I hope you enjoyed our activity today, and I know that you enjoyed the book. It's a very special book. I'm glad you came to visit me again here at the Colorado Railroad Museum, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Thanks. Bye.
If you enjoy our content, like, comment, share, and subscribe. Sharing and commenting in particular may qualify as virtual engagements for important funding programs like the SCFD.